What's up, guys? I just wanted to show you another piece of terrain I worked on. This is sort of the same deal where I took a piece of plywood and just kind of cut it out, kind of a standard deal. And what I wanted to do was I wanted to create sort of a forest scene, but at the same time I wanted to provide something that had a little bit more cover. So, to start this out, what I did was first I glued the bases of these trees. These are actually these are woodland scenic trees that you buy, little armatures, and they come with the flocking for the top to make it look kind of cool and stuff. But what they do is they come with these bases, and I don't know if you can see the little hole there. I glued the base to the bottom of this piece of wood. That way, the trees were always set. I could just kind of pick them up and move them out. And then what I did was I glued some of these rocks down. I wanted to make a wall out of rocks to make it look like it had been thrown together. Nothing real sturdy, but enough for people to gather behind. So I just found a bunch of rocks at a local park, and I super glued them together first. That way they held their sort of shape. But then I went back with Elmer's glue, and I just kind of like squirted it in little holes, because it's not real sturdy with just super glue. And what Elmer's glue really did was it held it in place. So after I had glued everything down, I went ahead and glued sand to the base. So here you can kind of see the sort of cratery looking. My elder guy died. Take him a while. Sort of this rough surface that I have now. So after that, I just kind of coated everything with black spray paint and dry brushed it gray and to various shades of gray. And then I flocked it with this green, static grass, just to, make it look like it had more nature in it. What I really wanted to do is I wanted to make sure that in the center of this, it was really padded down. So, because you think about it, where's everybody going to be? They're going to be here in the center, running around, trampling all the earth here. So this is at a higher level here than here. As well, there's grass on the outside, but not on the inside, because that's, first of all, you have the shade from the trees that blocks sunlight, and then you have all the people running around trampling all the earth, so you're not going to have grass growing in there. Second thing is why I wanted to have the trees removable is because if you're going to stick a unit of, dire Avengers in here, you can kind of squish them in there. It's not a big deal. But let's say I wanted to put my unit of Tomb King archers in there. That's going to be virtually impossible to stick that thing in there. So I wanted the trees to be removable, so in case I did want to put a unit of archers in there, I just kind of take one of the trees out and throw them in there, and they look fine. So overall, I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. It took a while for everything to kind of dry, but I mean, come on, look how cool that it is. They're all just they're chilling in there, waiting for somebody to walk by, maybe some Space Marines, maybe some Necron, just kind of open up on their ass. Anyways, alright guys, hope you enjoyed.